Now, from today, dozens of Iranian banks will be blocked from using the world's biggest electronic payment system. The transfer hub known as SWIFT is cutting ties to banks subject to EU sanctions, which includes the central bank. The move will make it much harder for Iran to sell its oil and to carry out international transfers. Well, SWIFT says the decision to disconnect the banks is unprecedented, brought about by international action to step up financial sanctions against Iran. The Belgium-based company is a secure private network used by more than 9,500 banks, security firms and corporate customers. It sends millions of financial messages every day, leading to the transfer of money across international borders. Babak Emamian is chairman of the British-Iranian Business Association and joins us now live from London. Thanks very much indeed for speaking with us. First of all, what do you think the effect is going to be of denying Iranian banks access to SWIFT?
Well, the effect will be that there will be an extra charge on any transactions because the Iranians will now have to look for other avenues to circumvent the sanction. Now, this means extra cost. So extra cost, then it'll have an impact on the consumers because the prices will go up. The prices will go up, the buying power will be reduced, and Iran will eventually become a low-demand economy. Now, it's very difficult for any businesses to survive in a low-demand economy. So the question is, where does Iran want to be in 5 years' time? Does it want to be like more South Korea or more like North Korea?
Well, you're a businessman. I mean, do you think this is the right way of putting pressure on the Iranian government?
I think the failure has been that in entire negotiations for the last 10 years it's been taken up by politicians, by career diplomats and militarists, and the business communities have been not involved in any of the negotiations. Yet all the sanctions are about business communities. Then there are two camps in the business communities. There are the moral business community and there are the opportunist business communities. The moral ones, like ourselves, are for resolving conflicts and doing good business. The opportunists are for taking advantage of all these sanctions and becoming sanction busters, using sanction busting to make more profit. So you get the business community involved to self-regulate itself. And talking to, say, the Turkish business community, to Indian business community, to Chinese business community, to Russian business communities, that where do you stand? Do you stand on the side of resolving conflicts or encouraging them?
Well, I mean, surely most businesses stand on the side of making money. So how would involving the business community result in putting more pressure on the Iranian government, which is the end effect which international diplomats want to achieve? What would you advise, for example?
Well, this is what I advise. You mentioned about business companies about making money. I'm absolutely with you there. But how do you make money? Do you make it immorally or morally? You just have to look at the banking sector. We've had only a few immoral bankers, and now we are in this financial mess. All we need is a few immoral international traders, and this will encourage the conflict with Iran and other things. What I want with Iran is that Iran is the last emerging economy. It just wanted to become part of the world economy, become more like South Korea, and to do good business, to put more bread on table for my family and other families.
Good to speak with you. Thank you very much indeed for that. Babak Emamian speaking to us live from London there. In Somalia, a high-profile member of